I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, you got it.
Come on up. Well, what do you got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
and does roll out, however.
So I think, Team Maeda is sitting 1 there on the left as we look at it. Back 12. They're going to try and sit 2 going in and around that corner guard of theirs.
And does roll out, however.
So I think.
And here comes the draw under.
Another good shot. This one's better. Oh, what happened there?
I do not know. But I do know that we are here live with you now, and thank you so much for your patience. It's the second end of a scoreless game. A very pleasant good day, and to our viewers in Japan, Ohio, thank you for watching Curling Stadium. This is the finals of the Saville Grand Prix from the Saville Community Sports Center. This is between Korey Dropkin of the USA and Takumi Maeda from Tokoro, Hokkaido. I'm Dave Schmel. I'm joined by Terry Corbin. And Terry, I just want to let you know, buddy, you called a great end last end. It was fantastic. That was
Dave.
That was possibly the best we sounded all year. And everybody at home unfortunately missed it, but we are so thrilled to be with you here right now.
Yes, Dave, you'll have to give them your opening again, just so that they know. Give them a little taste of what they missed.
Okay, I'll bring it in the third end. We'll do the fancy professional show opening.
Right on.
But we have Maeda sitting 2 here right now.
Yeah, as that one, I thought maybe it was just the live stream. It looked like that rock actually backed up a bit. I thought it was going to be tucked a little bit even more and maybe possibly come out the other side there, but anyway, it didn't. And Korey's elected to hit the open one here. Will he get shot?
That's going to be tough to see here. And we'll have to find out.
Well, he beaked it. So it isn't shot, but Maeda is going to try and hit this on the nose himself. Certainly the draw was available.
Stone on the way here from Nakahara. And now Korey will get shot out of this one, but it does look like the deuce is pretty much in order.
Yeah, and Team Dropkin's got to be careful here because a hit and roll out potentially allows Team Maeda to go around their own corner guard and sit 2 buried.
So here's the first on the way for Korey Dropkin. Stepera and Wheeler bringing it down. They got to hold it to not roll out, and they will stick around and be shot.
And again, if you're Team Maeda, you really would love to just hit and sit right there. And he does exactly that. I like the weight choices too. It seems like a very consistent, controlled weight shot.
They are dead even. You saw them take a second and look at it, and Korey made one that was pretty flat the last game. That
I
is,
know.
I mean, that is flatter than the Manitoba Prairie right there.
Yes, most certainly.
Shot here from Korey.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Hit, little roll. It's going to be a free hit and stick for 2 for Takumi Maeda.
And as you mentioned earlier, Team Team Maeda has gone through their portion of the round robin at 4-0. So they've been making a lot of shots along the way. This one, degree of difficulty. Oh my lord, he's underthrown this. He's missed this.
Final rock of the second, and Terry Corbin strikes again, and it's going to be a steal of 1 for Korey Dropkin. 1-0 for after 2. We'll be back from Edmonton right into this. You're watching Curling Stadium.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Draw.
This weekend in Edmonton, 16 teams descended upon the Saville Community Sports Center. Their goal was to win the Saville Grand Prix. Now it's down to Dropkin and Maeda. And now officially a very pleasant good day, and welcome to Curling Stadium's coverage of the Saville Grand Prix. I'm Dave Schmel, and I'm joined by Terry Corbin today. And that was a unexpected miss there by Maeda.
Yeah, I'm not even going to comment on that.
Oh, it was all your fault. We all know it.
That's right.
Everybody knows it. You just, I know that you deal with counseling, and the first step is admitting it.
That's correct.
So repeat after me. It was my fault.
Yes, it was.
There we go. Now, don't you feel better?
Oh, dear.
Okay, so we kind of reintroduce this game as we go. This is not Mark Fenner throwing the stone. That is Lance Wheeler. Lance Wheeler has been subbing in for this team. He's not their fifth. He usually plays on Team Scott Dunham on the men's competitive circuit in the States. But he is filling in. And Andrew Stapera is moved from third to second. And then Tom Howell has moved up to vice. And of course, Korey Dropkin is the skip. That's a nice draw there.
Yeah, it really is. It's bad when you have to throw and sweep your own rocks. This isn't mixed doubles.
Yeah, it is Lance filling in for Mark Fenner, who is working through an injury. Taking the week off. Now here's Andrew Stapera. Originally from Briarcliff Manor, New York. That's there in the top 12, and Maeda's going to hit and try to roll one onto the rings.
Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't mind, clipping the top red one there that's in the house, but I think he'd be more pleased if he made sure that the one that's on the top of the 12th that he's hitting exits the house completely.
So the shot's in the way from Nakahara. Brushing it
Just
very hard to hold the
hard,
line.
Yeah. Unlock the red one.
They did to get it unlocked. Didn't spill the struck rock all the way, but ultimately a very good outcome.
Yep. Just would have liked to hit that just a tad bit thinner.
And that's a long, slow skate back for Kamikawa. He's trying to catch his breath.
Yeah. he was leaning on that broom hard.
So here's the second for Stapera.
This looks like it has to curl a little bit. It jumped into plan B.
Yeah, it's not going to finish it quite as much now. On the last sheet that they played, there was a distinct turn right about the just over the hog lines where they really put the blinker on and came on over. This one ran just a little bit straighter, so every sheet of ice is going to be a little bit different. That's a huge part of the game, is reading those conditions. No two sheets of ice are ever exactly the same. So you like the peel here, Terry?
I do. Love it. Love it.
Get it? They catch the one on the side on the way by. They're not mad about that.
No, I love that shot even more now. That was a bonus because that puts that top one, that one red there in the top of the 12 in one position better in terms of counting.
Good shot
Really
there.
good shot.
Very good shot by Hiroki. Now, if you're Korey here, you have to be somewhat concerned, I would think.
I think you do. How many times have we seen, if you make a move too early, things can blow up. But if you make them too late, you may not have the opportunity.
So, for 742 Dave Schmel bonus points, what is that move?
Yeah, I mean, I certainly don't like the lock on the yellow-red there. I think you need to unlock that. If it can curl enough, I mean, I might try and call the straight around the top ones. And hope that, you kind of just catch that red one a little bit just to unlock it. Roll your shooter just underneath. That would make it a little bit more difficult for Dropkin to run the yellow one in.
Here's Tom Howell with his first.
I'm not 100% sure what they're playing. It looks like maybe the flop or the hit and flop in behind that stuff on the right-hand side.
They hit it, they flop it, and they lie second, but under cover.
Yeah.
Question is, Maeda has a double available there, then what's that going to leave Korey back? This obviously has to be thrown, I would think. Or, yep.
Yeah.
That's what's coming.
Yeah, this isn't without risk. I mean, they're playing, looks like the in-turn. No, they're playing the out-turn on it. Because you could drive that yellow back into the red one.
They're playing
very
wheat.
Easily.
1-2.
Nice shot.
Will it go? Will it go?
No.
Does not. Gives Dropkin an opportunity to put some distance between his two in the rings.
Mm-hmm. But in front of the house and just biting the top of the 12, it's all red, and that's a good thing for Team Maeda.
And folks at home, you can play a great drinking game. Every time Terry pronounces Maeda differently, you just take a drink.
I know. You probably won't see the end of the game, but
so that hit is made, but there's a double back here if they want it. It is 9:19 a.m. for our Japanese friends, so it might be a touch early for them.
Did they elect just to play the straight hit on the shot rock?
Yes, they did.
Wow.
That surprises me somewhat too, Terry.
Yeah.
But that rolled to a pretty good spot, really.
Yeah, it did.
So it just shows you how much we know.
That's right.
So just watch this roll.
Look
You
at
see-
the pressure he's putting on that broom.
Yeah, you see Kamikawa, and you're seeing nothing but the bottom of his shoes. And when you're doing that, you are really transferring all of your weight onto the broom. You're also going to see a very similar phenomenon when you see Lance Wheeler sweep. You're going to see the white parts of his sliders an awful lot.
Yeah, sweeping is such a big part of the game here. Not only the ability to assert pressure on the broom, but just, judgment of the weight and communicating back to whoever's in charge of the house.
Now here's Korey Dropkin. Korey Dropkin, originally from Southborough, Massachusetts, now resides in Duluth, Minnesota. He's going to make that hit now. What kind of roll does he get?
Holds on for second shot, though.
He does hold on for second shot, and they do lie 1-2.
But that red one is looks like it's biting there behind that yellow.
I don't know if you could ever make a double there, though.
Yeah, it'd be pretty silly.
I think this is your best way to try to score 2, draw underneath twice, and make a skipper's deuce.
Well, I mean, if you had any, I guess can't say that word.
If you had any gumption.
That's right. Gumption. You could probably play a hack weight shot there and roll the center guard on the rings and nudge the one that's top 12 into a better position and probably sit 2. But you'd have to really commit to the weight, and sometimes that's the most difficult part of the shot is you have to throw it a little heavier, and when you get in the hack again, you know that if I don't hit it right, it's not going to do what we wanted it to do, and I think the tendency is to throw it a little light. We're taking a long time talking about this.
Yeah, I mean, I'm mad, like you said, if you could throw down there with the down weight, and that'd be a great time, I would think, for one of those rocks with a lot of rotation to gear off of it really hard and work over there.
Well, I was just thinking, I'll bet you there's some guys out there that, given the rotation that they throw, you could, I suppose, potentially sit 3 if you hit it absolutely right. It looks like I'm not going to say it. I'll wait.
You just don't trust yourself, do you, buddy?
Not anymore. Not after I got let down there in that second end.
It looks like they're going to take a shot at something there. Do some cleanup here, and it does look like they heard you cleaning up that line in between. So, get your popcorn, kids. This is not easy.
No.
Maeda trying to get on down there. This has got to curl. It has got to curl. It did not curl.
Wow.
And it leaves Dropkin line 2.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shot, especially at Skips Rocks. I think that there was better options available, certainly shots with less degree of difficulty.
Yeah,
such a thin,
I mean, that's
roll.
one. If you're going to do it, you had to make it. With those two that are sitting there right in the top of the 12-foot, you had 2 stones that are runnable in. I would have loved to take a draw in there and then let Maeda try to follow it in, and then just maybe there's some room or possibility, a little squeak of a spot where he might be able to jam one of them in there and get 2.
Yeah, I think he was getting a little bit ahead of himself and thinking that there might have been a 3 available, and I think the 3 was more available if you had have promoted the red.
Another good option that really don't even think they looked at.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that. I mean, I would have preferred just tapping 1 red in the one on the right hand side straight back over the shot that was chosen.
Now here's the shot from Korey Dropkin, his final, the 3rd. He's gonna park it right at the top of the button, and now it's a tough chase for Takumi Maeda to get his single.
Yeah, you're looking at 3 when you really shouldn't have to. Interesting, the sweeper comes down and has a look at exactly what he needs in order to score 1. So they're going to have to move this rock if they want to score 1, because I don't, unless he's drawing straight button.
Final rock of the 3rd end.
There he
Facing
goes.
3.
Yeah.
Another big scrub by Kamikawa.
Yeah.
This looks light. Can they drag it there? Can he drag it there? Lean into it. Put your back down. You get it there. Will it stay? Fantastic draw, and it's 1 red. Great brushing by the team there, and that will tie it up 1 apiece. We head to the 4th end. We'll be back from the Saville Sports Center after this. You're watching Curling Stadium.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmel Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Join us this March for the House of Hearts Charity Bonspiel in Duluth, Minnesota. Help raise funds for Project Joy, who provides meals for hungry kids in our community. Every donation helps to ensure no child goes hungry. Join us and make a difference. Together, we can spread joy.
Back here at end number 4, Dave Schmel and Terry Corbin with you. And Terry, that was a fantastic draw by Maeda there to finish it up. Let's take another look at it.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a second look at that. Like you're really throwing to 2 inches, and the sweeping was absolutely fantastic. You can't oversweep this. Just an unbelievable shot. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable indeed, and it has it all tied up, and now Dropkin has the hammer in the 4th. Only trading singles so far, but it's been interesting.
Yeah, and this is really the first time Korey has had the hammer. So let's go and mix it up, Korey. Really good position there.
And now, as we've seen time after time, it seems to be the SOP to trade draws underneath and go 3 or 4 times and try to see if anybody has the advantage.
That's right. And it's usually more fun when one team says this isn't lining up very good for us, and we need to rearrange it.
So here's Lance Wheeler, or as we've been calling him this weekend, Fake Fenner.
Fake Fenner, that's right.
Okay, what do you think of that angle, Ter?
I don't mind that. If you're Team Dropkin, don't mind that at all.
So now we have Hiroki Maeda. I'm assuming they're brothers.
Well, sometimes when you assume, you don't come up with the correct assumption.
Oh, I'm well aware of that, but I'm wrong about worse things than this.
Yeah, this one looks like it's on the guard.
Oh, I don't know. We've had some strong brushing, and we continue again. And they got it all the way past. Look, fan.
Unbelievable. And now,
sweeping.
Yeah, now I'm amazed at how good the brushing is here.
Get another look at it. Oryu Kamikawa, he is laying on that. If you take away that broom, you might not ever get him off the ice.
God, I'll say. And he gets the freeze out of it too on the shot rock.
That's pretty good.
It's terrific.
So it leaves Korey in a bit of a pickle here because, I mean, things didn't look bad for him, and now they don't necessarily look good at all. Andrew Stapera looks like they're going to slash this in some, or no, a little downweight shot.
Yeah, I think they're just trying to get a little bit inside roll here. And here's the difference.
Oh, I better not show that tape to Lance back to back. In fairness, I don't know if that rock had too much of a chance, but
no, it didn't. It didn't. Slim and none.
And Slim is at the buffet line.
That's right.
Second stone for Takumi Maeda.
I think this is a good call. I mean, I understand you might be tempted to kind of be a little bit more offensive, but I think this is the rock or the shot that is gonna, make Dropkin play a little bit more defensively.
Oh, they got a little plan B there, a
Wow.
little wick to steer it in. And it is Dropkin sitting perilously at shot.
Yeah.
Two, 4, and 5 belonging to Maeda.
I'll try and blow it up here now.
And they do rearrange deck chairs for sure. Leaves them sitting 2-3.
Yeah, and the last little roll here that the shooter got is important, because it does get him out counting that other red.
They are both underneath that long corner guard, so
yeah,
you went from being in trouble to being in a very offensive position.
Yeah, really good result. And that really is the key at this level of curling, is being able to kind of anticipate where rocks are going to fly once they explode. Mark Kennedy, I think, is probably, if not the best, one of the best at it.
Here goes Nakahara. Gotta slide this one past the guard. It will not. It will wreck and open up, kiss off their own, put another one onto the rings.
See, now Dropkin has an opportunity to sit 3.
And put some distance between them.
Mm-hmm. Again, one real good shot has kind of turned this end over to Korey.
This one needs to come up just a little bit. Now trying to get Lance to finish it just a touch. It needs to sit down right there, and yes, it does, and they lie. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, that's a real good shot. Team Maeda is looking to make a double here.
Take a drink, folks.
That's another one. Yes, that's probably true. Save some for later.
This one needs to get held. Oh, and it goes over the top. Will they get lucky in the way by? No.
Oh.
It's still Dropkin sitting 2. Tough miss there for Nakahara.
And what team does he play for, Dave?
Team Maeda. I may be mispronouncing, but I'm going to do it the same every time. So lots of different choices here.
Yeah.
Tough to really say what's best. I mean, because there's not a lot of good places to run. Because any place you would hide, you're hiding underneath your opponent's rocks.
Yeah. And if I am, I think I'm playing the out turn around the rocks on the left hand side of the sheet.
Oh, if I'm going to draw underneath, sure.
Right there. Yeah. We're going back 12. Interesting. Trying to keep the play away from those. I guess that is probably the most dangerous side.
This one's on the way. He's looking to come to the back 12.
Yeah, this should be pretty close.
Get a little kiss, tuck it a little bit deeper. And it's going to be the back 4. So you have that redirect double. That's not easy.
No.
You could freeze, but if you ever don't make it right, well, there's a polite word for it, but you're not in a good place.
That's when we'll have to get Nancy to help you.
Oh, Nancy would say they would be screwed.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think they're ever playing a freeze here, but
no. This is a tough spot if you're Maeda. Where are you going to put it?
Yeah, I mean, certainly there's a couple of options, as you mentioned. That freeze, they can hit and try and roll on top or towards the button there and get in line with that one on the back 4. They could even try and hit, well, depending on the weight call, but hit the one on the side of the 4 and roll under the cover on the right hand side and closer to that rock that's just biting the 8 foot, mostly in the 12. I don't think you could. You can't take on the double that way either.
I think they're gonna slash here. Try and remove a couple of Dropkin stones.
Now what slash are you looking at, Dave?
Take these 2 yellows out.
Oh, I don't think that's there, bud.
Well, then
they're playing this rather quiet too. Right in front of that, yeah, good shot.
Hit and roll in front. That's a pretty good outcome for sure.
Yeah,
because anything that Corey's going to throw is going to roll pretty big, but they should still be able to keep the house pretty well split there.
Yeah, Corey'd like to, I think, remove that and roll towards the broom side.
So here comes Korey Dropkin. former member of the Broomstones Curling Club in Wayland, Massachusetts. He delivers his first of the fourth end. Stopera trying to work it over. He's the curler. You're going to lose the shooter.
Yeah.
And you did lose the shooter, and that's a sigh of relief for Takumi Maeda.
Yeah, I think he can put the Rolaids back in his pocket.
That rollout spelled relief.
Yes. I think, he's got to be feeling like he just dodged a bullet there.
So now you get a hit and a good roll under cover, and the force might even be on.
Yeah, that would be kind of an unbelievable kind of turn of events.
We're going to have to hold this one.
Weeping hard.
Kamikawa trying to hold it. He does. And they get the perfect roll. Another very well brushed rocked. And they did the Texas two-step to get out.
That's right. Sometimes that's the problem when you're sweeping and you're using your slider, as opposed to, the gripper being on. You can get yourself in some awkward little positions there. Oh, jumping over stones. That's a really good shot. Now, Korey only has to move this probably 2 to 3 inches, but the degree of difficulty has certainly been increased.
So it's more than 2.
Sure is.
Is that too soon?
Yeah, it is.
Korey Dropkin, final stone, end number 4. Try and dig this out and get his deuce. Now Stopera.
Really working.
This has a long way to go. It's coming over now. The question is, will it get there enough? Get there enough to move it and hold the shooter?
Yes.
Si, senor. You got 1 and 2.
Wow.
Dropkin gets his deuce. It's a 3-1 game as we head to the break. You're watching Curling Stadium.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardlines Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have. for a chance to get everything we want.
And we're back here through four ends. It's Korey Dropkin holding a 3-1 advantage over Takumi Maeda. We're here at the Saville Grand Prix at the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. It's 16 teams vying for a purse of $25,000 this weekend. And, man, that was a real peach of a shot by Korey Dropkin there to get a deuce.
Really was. It just shows you how good of a command he has of his weight. I mean, you can't throw this any lighter. He moves it all of, 4 inches? And hangs on at the back to score his deuce, his first hammer of the game. And we move into the second half of the game.
Absolutely. Now, we do have the women's final going on as well.
We do.
Be remiss if we didn't give a score update of that. And it is Einerson with a 3-1 lead over Ha, that game in the fifth. So you see a good look here at the Saville Community Sports Center. It's a big 10-sheeter in Edmonton.
Yeah, what we'd give.
And we'll be back with the second half after this.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmurler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Join us this March for the House of Hearts Charity Bonspiel in Duluth, Minnesota. Help raise funds for Project Joy, who provides meals for hungry kids in our community. Every donation helps to ensure no child goes hungry. Join us and make a difference. Together, we can spread joy.
And with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion.
And we're back here now for the second half. Of the Saville Grand Prix from the Saville Community Sports Center. So happy to have you joining us here today on Curling Stadium. And we're back here now for the second half. I'm Dave Schmel. I have Terry Corbin with me here today. And it was a deuce for Korey Dropkin to take that 2-stone lead. Is Takumi Maeda from Tokoro, Hokkaido, with the hammer in the fifth. They're throwing the red rocks. This is Lance Wheeler with the first stone for Korey Dropkin. Lance is filling in this week. Lance usually plays with Scott Dunham on the American side. But Mark Fenner is still working his way back from injury. So Lance has been kind enough to step on in for this weekend for the team. And they adjusted their lineup somewhat and have Andrew Stapera throwing second and Tom Howell throwing third. And it's worked pretty well for them so far this week since they're in the final.
I'll say.
And once again, we thank everybody who has joined us for this. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Please make sure that you do. And give us a like. It would really help us out. We are very happy to and honored to have you join us. Really, the more you can support us, the more we can bring you more curling. And makes us happy to do it. We are thrilled to be able to do this. So this stone from Big Fenner, Lance Wheeler.
He's getting a lot of airtime, that guy.
Well, Lance is going to owe rent on the jacket soon.
I'll say.
Now here's Oryu Kamikawa, the brushing machine.
Is he ever? There's a little bit of Benny Hubert in him when he gets going.
Oh, and that just nicked the guard, but the guard was not touching the center line, so it's not a violation in the no-tick zone.
Good catch.
So now, fifth rock of the end, Andrew Stapera. The Briarcliff Manor, New York native. Started curling at the Schenectady Curling Club.
Andrew starts a little high in his delivery and then slowly gets a little bit lower as he gets closer to the release point.
Ends up there in what we would call the two-guard position.
Mm-hmm.
Now decision time here. How do you come at this?
Kind of a little bit surprised that they don't think about running the double guard. If you ever hit it on the nose, you're running the red one into the yellow one anyway.
Definitely not the easiest angles to figure out.
That's right. Yes, I mean, but there's there's a fair bit of separation too, and it's still early on in the end.
I do kind of like pushing that yellow back, and like I said, not a lot of downside. That's a high degree of difficulty shot.
Yeah. Took us a while, but we
just got to peel the guard. There we go.
Calling the shot.
Double peel.
Yeah, which I mean, I like this. I think that has you know, better potential results. Might also free up some opportunity a little later on too, and to go around that corner guard and use it. So
this one is going to go straight back. Oh, it does catch it on the way back. They make the double peel. They leave a guard, but it's their own guard. So,
yep. I mean, it didn't probably turn out exactly the way they wanted to, but prior to Team Dropkin throwing, I mean, the situation is better than it was.
So now here's Tapera. Wheeler's going to try to crank this over. They want to punch out that Maeda rack and Nuff stay in front of theirs. They do lie shot stone Maeda second, but a fairly straightforward double is there if they want it. I think that clears the red one without a problem.
I would think.
This one is over curling. I have to go to plan B here and just take it off.
Yeah, but it's going to go underneath. So, again, you know,
That's a good place to leave it if you're going to leave it there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if Korey can afford to ignore them.
Well, he could for about another 10, 15 seconds, but I'm with you.
So Tom Howell.
He's really played well. I mean, when you think, you know, somebody jumping in and throwing third, you may not, you know, be as comfortable knowing, you know, how he throws his in turn and out turn, and especially in different spots of the ice. So it's a difficult situation, not only for him, but for Korey, because Korey's got to be the one calling the shots, and he's played really well this whole spiel from the games that I've watched him.
Yeah, well, Hal, of course, the normal second on the team, and Wheeler the sub. But here comes, and it's really been a good move because Andrew Stapera has been excellent at second. His hits have been money, and first time we've seen him throw that many bombs in a weekend, and it's been bombs away.
Yeah. Real good shot.
Yeah, pretty sure if he'd come at that. Now let's take another look at that, Terry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really did a good job carving it. The weight is the key to this shot. So easy to overthrow these.
And that little extra corkscrew back.
Yeah.
Put the angles right on the red. Looks like they're going to start just by chasing that.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Asai Nakahara. Kamikawa showing off again. I just slipped 5 disc watching that.
Oh, you and me both.
So here's Hell.
Yeah.
This has got to move a skosh. Now Andrew's going to try to make it happen.
Yep.
Can get the hit rolled just an inch in front of it. That would be good.
Yeah.
That's still not bad.
That's right. This is the shot I thought they, might have played on the last one. This is going to have to do some curling.
They get the hit, just a little shimmy over. I wouldn't even call it a roll. But it's going to give Dropkin to think about.
Yes, yeah.
So let's think about it together, Terry.
Well, what do you like? And I mean, certainly, I don't think he can ignore the positioning of those rocks right now. I mean, I think the most dangerous one, really for me, is the one that's second shot, and that would be kind of where I would be looking. I know that he's patted, touched whatever that yellow rock enough times that so looks like he might like to promote that. But given that what I call that control rock, that one just it's not quite making to the top of the 4 foot. I just think that's the most dangerous rock in play right now.
Oh, that rock is certainly going to have a say in who's scoring right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, and I think he's got to remove it. So they have elected to make a play on this one.
So Dropkin's going to come and take a shot at it now. Given that broom, I think he's trying to get both reds.
Oh, really? Wow.
Oh, I'd almost bet on it.
I think I thought maybe he'd be playing it a little quieter, because I think you.
No, this shan't be quiet, Terry son.
Yeah, no, you're right. He is playing that.
Korey trying to get rid of 2 reds with 1 yellow. He gets the one. He gets that combination platter, and away they go.
Yeah, he saw that.
Comes and brings the heat.
Yeah. Real clean release.
Called and made.
Yeah. Well, the thing, not only did he remove what I thought was the control rock, he got rid of everything.
Touch them all, Joe.
Yep. That's right. You'll never. Oh, I can't say that to you. You're a Philly fan.
You guys bring it up every time I'm on the air, so why not? I might as well just get to it. So here's Maeda. He's going to look to make this hit and flop under and make it as tough as possible for Korey. Got to clear it out, though. Okay, you didn't. Now, can Korey pick that out, hold the shooter, and not jam?
Well, he'll have to throw a lot less weight than he did on this one than he did the last one.
I think there's enough room to curl by and get up high enough.
I've been really impressed with Korey's reading of the ice this weekend.
They definitely had a good handle on it, and
yeah,
shockingly, he's earned his way to the final.
He's just had the broom, in the right position.
I don't mean that shockingly before somebody goes to be a hater. They played very well.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
All right. Korey Dropkin with his final in the fifth, electing this little downweight shot. It's on the way. Stopera holding the line. Now make sure you're by now. Wheeler hops on it. Walk it over. Get it over. Get it over. Okay, it's not going to jam now. Does it have enough? It's going to jam.
Oh, it is. Wow. And red sits one and has a open draw for the second point.
They certainly do. I could have swore that was going to make it.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't swear, because this is really a PG-14.
That was a difficult miss there now.
Yeah.
It looks like they're... I hope they're drawing for it.
I mean, you would think. I mean, I'm pretty sure, as I say that, yeah, you could probably hit that one and nose it and get your two, but I think they're
going to draw. There it is.
Yeah, I think their biggest fear is that, I guess, not being able to hold it out there long enough to get by that center line guard. We've seen a couple of them take off here.
Final stone of the fifth. Maeda looking for his deuce.
It gave that a good in-out motion. By the way they're sweeping, they're looking good.
Looks pretty good. Just got to settle on in, and settle it does. And that's a score of 2. And we're tied all back up at 3. Let's try to get into the 6th. 3-all from the Saville Grand Prix. You're watching Curling Stadium.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardlines Ice Pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline, join the revolution.
got? You got one, you got two, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
Back here in end number 6, it's all tied up at 3. Update from our other game, it's Kerry Anderson with a 3-1 lead over Ha. You can hop on over. If not, grab a second device. Watch both games at once. Jim Nix and Sean Joyce had the call over there. But over here, you're stuck with Dave Schmel and Terry Corbin. But you're not stuck at all because this is a great game.
Yeah, it really is.
So now Dropkin has the hammer here in the 6th, and you know he wants to score.
Yeah, most people that I kind of chum with would say this is a critical end, 6th end.
So you do a lot of shark fishing.
Yeah.
First corner guard comes up. The center guard is up. Now, Oryu Kamikawa, the sweeping machine, will try to draw one of the top 4.
He really is. It's been fun just to watch him sweep.
There is a lot of energy. I'm sure that man can eat as much as he wants after a game. Korey trying to stay limber in the back. This one's going to be on the guard. So did not get where he wanted it to go. Now with that stagger there, they asked Lance to put it in there.
Yep.
That stagger definitely is at Dropkin's advantage at this moment. Yeah, Stopera and Howell waiting for it to put the blinker on and take the right turn.
That's right.
Now it comes over. It just seems like it's a little too spicy. It's shot stone, but there's definitely room to make a move on it.
Yeah.
Got to hurry to get this one by. They do.
Yeah. Wow.
Nakahara and Kamikawa carried that a long way.
They really did, yeah.
They're the two doing most of the brush. As Hiroki is holding the broom for his brother or cousin.
I'm sure our curling audience could probably help us out there. And others.
They likely could. This one Andrew is left on the guard.
Yeah.
Not the ideal outcome, but it is still Dropkin. Line shot rocking. Wow. You might be able to manufacture some way to get to that yellow. It's not easy.
You're absolutely right there. I would think the best way to do it would be the intern, however. Yeah, I'm not sure I would want to try and go in where they're going. I think if you're doing anything crazy, I mean, that would certainly kind of qualify as a crazy shot. That's pretty tight, no matter how you split it.
Yeah, I mean, the outturn, at least the stagger is going your way.
Your way, yeah.
That's going to be the call. I believe Haruki a couple weeks ago was wearing the Dodgers cap.
Might be right.
He had a bright blue, brand new Dodgers cap on. Well, at least with the sticker on, but I know that the kids leave the stickers on.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is really close to being good. That is through that port. Do they get past the second guard? Yes, they do. Walk it down, tap it up. Oh, my goodness.
Gosh.
That's as close as it could be to being perfect without being perfect. Let's see that again.
Yeah, they really had to kind of hang on there because our man there, Kamikawa, is he's got closest to the rock and on the wrong side to try and make a curl.
What a fantastic effort.
Yes.
Now it is Dropkin choosing to open things up. And he does spill Maeda rock in undercover. So I would say advantage red here. I think you could probably drag into the shot rock, don't you think?
Looks like there's a fair bit of separation there. My eyesight's not the greatest, so I'm gonna refrain from saying how close they are.
And your luck hasn't been the best this game.
Yeah, really? Not gonna jinx anybody now.
Don't worry, buddy. Leave it to me. I got it covered.
Good shot.
Definitely a nice shot. So now Tom Hell consulting with Korey here.
Has Thomas played quite a while with Korey?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I do remember him because I played them in a spiel, and I think I do remember.
Tom was Corey's vice in juniors.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
So the two of them playing back end together is not a foreign thing to them at all.
Gotcha.
It's just not what they generally do week to week.
Mm-hmm.
But it certainly worked this week again. Mm-hmm. Found some of that old magic.
Yeah, for sure. You wonder if that creates a dynamic on the new dynamic on the team.
Oh yeah, getting the band back together, absolutely, that always feels fun.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple teams I've had at least marginal success, and success for me. and you
D event.
The occasional A, but yeah, D. but in the States, the D is generally the third place game.
Gotcha.
So.
Somehow I think that's a little bit of fake news, but
it's not.
Okay.
I have pictures. I have proof.
This looks like it's over curling. This went real early.
They do get it over. It certainly did over Carlson.
Yeah.
Now, if you're Korey Dropkin, what is the best way to take advantage of that?
Yeah. Tom and Andrew, you just got to get out of the way, dude.
Dude, people haven't said dude for a while, man.
It's one of my favorite words. The one you'll never hear out of me. Okay, bro.
You don't go bro, eh?
Yeah. I wonder if you hit that a little on the high side, whereas his broom is now, whether that would miss the yellow rock at all. It does look like there's a fair bit of space they're not touching. This is where I need my 75-inch TV.
Well, I'm looking at mine, and it looks like it's about 2.5 inches.
Oh, really? That much, eh?
So here they go. They're going to try to drag it over. On the 1-2, and does drag just a skosh. Moves it off the forefoot. I kind of thought that was going to happen. Don't know if they did.
Yeah, I think you probably had to hit that on the other side. But red sits too, interestingly enough, and
they
throwing.
They certainly do. We're here in the sixth end of the finals of the Saville Grand Prix.
Yeah, big end to boot. I mean, before you started this end, I'm sure somebody on the Dropkin team's thinking, 2 hammers to 1 here, and
absolutely, and they had to feel good about it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to thank our sponsors of this event, Asham, Hardline, and Curling Stadium, and the good folks at the Saville Community Sports Center for making this happen. Great event all weekend.
Sure has, and without their help, we don't have a Bonspiel.
So what do you think is the best shot here as they assess the situation?
Yeah, I was originally I thought, if they could tap that yellow onto the red on the high side, that would probably work, but I'm second guessing myself. I thought about the guard initially. That might be my default. Yeah, I think you know. Again, if you're playing the guard, I think it has to be on the high side. So I guess the question is, what do you fancy?
Well, I fancy a winning lottery ticket personally.
Well,
but in lieu of that,
okay.
In lieu of that, I kind of just like tapping that up a little bit, rolling a little bit towards the left side as we're looking at it. And I'm okay if you tap it all the way to like the back four, almost even the 8 foot. Because then how's he ever getting it? And where's he going?
Yeah.
He's certainly not ever scoring 2. And I'm thrilled if I force Corey here. Yeah, steal's fine too.
Well, I certainly think the way the end is set up, he's probably hoping to, take.
Yeah, I mean that's the first place my mind goes. I just think there's a lot of ways to make a good shot throwing that.
Mm-hmm. They've done a lot of talking. I think again the most critical conclusion that they have to come to is we want it right here and define where right here is. Important for the thrower, it's important for the sweeper, and it's important for the guy calling the line. This is hanging out.
And now it's coming over now.
Oh, there it goes. Wow, look at that go.
It just took that left turn at Albuquerque.
Yep.
Well, they got their called shot. Yeah, how does Corey respond here?
Mm-hmm.
Corey is sitting 3-4 at the moment.
Yeah.
Tough task in front of him for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think it depends which end you're looking at it from. I mean, certainly from the way Andrew Stapira is looking at it, though, that raise on the left-hand side looks inviting. But that would be such a dangerous shot. You'd really like to, after this rock is thrown, if you don't make a kind of a rather miraculous shot, you'd really like to get that rock that's kind of frozen on top of the red rock into second shot.
And fake Fenner himself comes on down to lend his opinion. The only person who hasn't gotten to weigh in is the coach, and he's leering there in that gray hooding.
Looks like they've settled on the running the red into the yellow.
Yeah, so Mark
runs
Lazard
into the red.
Yep.
I just wonder if that red one, when it gets released there, if it doesn't catch that yellow one in the back of the 8 foot there.
So here's Dropkin. Coming straight up Broadway. On the one, straight back, move it, jam it. And it leaves Maeda sitting 1, 2, 3, and 4.
And now, you know what? Just to be a true Canadian, you have to say, count them up before you say 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, yeah, but you can't count them up yet.
Well, not yet, but I mean, I'm prepping you. That's the Vic router. Come on.
I can get... I am no Vic. I bow at the altar of Vic.
Ah, yes.
But... oh my, oh my, oh my.
That's priceless.
Oh, don't make me do a whole end as Vic. Well, you do a good job. I could just suggest a shot and you would tell me no.
Yeah, certainly Korey's left himself, or is going to leave himself a difficult shot on his last one, I think. Certainly Maeda has a say in what shot gets played, but the women's finals all tied up. They had a lot of rocks in play in their fifth end, and Anderson gave up 2. She didn't have the hammer, so it's not like she gave it up. It was earned. Now, where are we going with this last one here, Dave? Are they cutting off the draw hole?
I didn't see the final call. I do believe they're going with the double raise and making their shot better. Or they're cutting off the draw hole. And they did, so
yeah.
That's going to leave Korey either the wide one around the outside, or the tap up. I think he's going to throw the tap.
I think so as well. I don't think that they could have asked for a better outcome to leave Korey there for his last shot. This is not like it's an open draw. The good news is he has to be just a little better than full 8 foot. So now Team Maeda will just sit back and watch what happens.
That's another one, guys. Take another drink.
Oh, really?
Final stone, end number 6. Korey Dropkin trying to salvage a single point here. Got to make this one.
Mm-hmm.
Now Wheeler's going to work it over. The line looks good. How's the weight? The weight is just fine. Great shot when he needed it by Korey Dropkin. He gets his single and 6. It's a 4-3 advantage. We'll be right back on Curling Stadium.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
We're back here for end number 7th. You see, Einerson has taken a 1-point advantage, and Ha has the hammer. And Terry, let's take a look at that last shot by Korey Dropkin.
Yeah, again, getting the broom in the right place is the key to this, and then the second key is the weight. Sweepers do a really good job, and Korey just nails it.
And that is why we are still here. That stone drifts a little bit deep for Maeda. This one from Wheeler, working its way on down. It's going to come right down to the corner.
Yeah.
Last shot stone now. You're going to see Kamikawa look to do it again. I want to thank all of you for joining us today here on Curling Stadium. You're watching the Saville Grand Prix, sponsored by Asham, Hardline, and Curling Stadium. We're live from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. I'm Dave Schmel with Terry Corbin, Connor Sims on the engineering side, and all of you at home. If you haven't subscribed to Curling Zone, what are you waiting for? Do it already. Really helps us out. Give us a like. Help out the old algorithm.
Yeah, we got well over 1,000 people watching.
And it is still pretty early over in Japan.
Yes, it is.
So everybody keep that nice and quiet so your bosses don't see that you're watching curling. If you get caught, teach them.
That's right.
Here's a shot from Stopera. Picks them both off. Does the shooter hang on to be shot? No, but they're even at 1-3 right now. That's a pretty good outcome.
Yeah, an Asian team in both finals here, so it is really early in that neck of the woods on a Monday.
Who wants to work anyway?
I know,
I just want to watch curling all day. So here's Takumi Maeda. And they lie shots down. And if you're just joining us, we're encouraging our participants, our viewers, to have fun with us and engage with us. And take a little sip of the beverage of your choice every time Terry has a different pronunciation of Maeda.
Some people would have had to go out and purchase a bottle a while ago.
That is interesting how it shuffled the deck there.
Yeah, it's I think red is still 1-3, or not still, but is 1-3.
So here's Haruki. This one is curling up nicely, and they're going to clear out that yellow rock.
Oh, great shot, yeah.
Beautiful shot. They sit 1-2 under cover. And now, yeah, let's absolutely see that one again.
And Sweeper's just doing a real good job of judging the weight. Carving it a little bit and rolling it just underneath that long yellow stone.
And now it's going to be Thomas Howell. They're trying to make this long run and stick. Hold the line.
Yeah,
you're on it. You got the one. You stick it. Oh, it goes bang, bang, nut, nut. But they do get job one accomplished. Taking another look at it. Just over curled just a skosh. They could have held that even just a little bit more. So now trying to come back, and this one is on the guard.
Ooh.
It's a rough one there. So opportunity for...
That was not ideal.
Suboptimal indeed. So you like staying right there after you hit it, or like that? Do you like a bigger roll? That is the question, and we will find out what answer Dropkin and Hal have come up with.
Corey's trying to sit 3 here, I believe.
And they sit 1, 2, 3, and close for 4th. But 3 certainly, and you know,
not much.
Is there
really here? I mean, he probably
is there a quad there, buddy?
Has no option. He's going to have to play the double here. We'll see if that shot rock goes back and catches any of the back stones there.
There's 1, 2. You got 3 and 4 out. How about that?
So Maeda sits 2-3. We'll have another look at that shot again. It's at almost right on the nose. Drags back. Takes out one of the yellows. So now Korey would probably be interested in making this double, sitting 3 and returning the favor of last end to Maeda.
And here's Korey
And force
settling
him
in
into
for his
one.
first.
I'm not really sure what happened to
I'm here.
my buddy. But here is Korey trying to make the double. Looks like he is going to be really close. Oh, just like a magician.
All right.
Let's
So
have
we're
another
taking a look at
that.
it again.
On the replay, in-turn hit, just throwing normal weight, just catches the back one to make the double. Brooms go up in the air.
So now we're going to have a bit of a conference here and try to figure out exactly what we want to do. You do see Dropkin sitting 1, 2, 3 there. Wait to figure out what's the ideal thing to do there. A couple different options, and you really want to see if you can't find a way to score 2. Thinking if you corner to that you're not lying shot and it's going to give an opportunity. Going to take this steep double on.
Yeah, he's probably going to get forced to 1. Certainly another option would be trying to draw down to that back one on the in the 8-foot there. You're going to have to throw a draw on your last one.
So this one on the way.
Gonna curl. He's got
Gets a little bit and it
piece,
slips
yeah.
underneath. Yeah. So what did you think of that call, Terry?
Yeah, not my probably first choice. I like to, because I'm gonna have to draw my last one. I'm willing to, try the most difficult shot in curling, probably, which is the freeze. Have Korey blast and make my draw for 1. Looks like we have an official. Coming out on the ice. I don't know for who or why or.
I do not know either.
I thought maybe on the sheet beside us they called a timeout and she was just coming out to Time the 1 minute. I don't think that was the case. So Korey on his last shot, he's elected to try and draw the top 4. Probably preferring that he provide a draw for Team Maeda. Maeda.
That's 2 drinks, guys.
I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, I guess. But anyway, that just stopped in a perfect spot because you can't hit that and get shot, so you'd have to play the double. So all that's left is the draw to the 4, and he needs full 4.
So here's the final rock for Takumi Maeda. Needs all the 4-foot to score a single, and they are on this right out of his hand.
Yeah, he gave that a little extension. I hope he didn't fool the team.
Kamikawa and Nakahara, now they're off of it.
Yeah.
Did they overcook it?
No.
They cooked it just right. Just right.
And you
indeed.
should know all about cooking, buddy.
And we absolutely. Well, they cooked up a single there, and we're tied up at 4. We'll be back for the 8th end from Saville when we come back.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
For over 20 years, the Sandra Schmurler Foundation has granted more than $9 million to hospitals across Canada for life-saving equipment for premature and critically ill babies. In the past 4 years alone, $4 million has been granted thanks to the curling community's incredible generosity. The need continues year-round, and with your help, we can ensure every baby has the chance to grow up and become a champion, just like Sandra.
Join us this March for the House of Hearts Charity Bonspiel in Duluth, Minnesota. Help raise funds for Project Joy, who provides meals for hungry kids in our community. Every donation helps to ensure no child goes hungry. Join us and make a difference. Together, we can spread joy.
8th end of the finals of the Saville Grand Prix from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, Alberta. I'm Dave Schmel. I'm with Terry Corbin. We're so happy that you joined us today here on Curling Stadium. And thank you to all of you watching. We've had a thriller between Korey Dropkin and Takumi Maeda.
Yeah, that was that wasn't just an easy shot that he played. Again, sweepers jumped on it right away. I think you had the same thought that I did, that they thought it was going to be a little bit short, but he really gave that an extension just prior to release. So those are sometimes harder to judge too, especially if you're timing them. So we're all in here in the 8th end. Team Dropkin's got the hammer.
We got the double guards up.
Yeah.
Game on. So obviously, if you're Maeda, you're on all-out steal mode.
Yeah, you've got no second chances in the 9th end, because we're not playing 9. Are we?
Oh, don't say that around me. And not with this team, of all things.
Dave, you're my lucky charm for extra hands.
I know, I'm extra and Schmel.
Yep.
Now, some talk as to where you want to go here.
Yeah.
I almost feel like it's too soon to
Too early. Yeah.
be talking about coming in there.
Yeah, I mean, not that you can just pick up a rock and place it, but an inch or two over that hawk line would be a good spot for a rock.
Talk about the toughest shot in curling.
Yeah.
Throw a rock just over the hog line in the eighth end.
Mm-hmm. They've elected to go in.
So here's Takumi Maeda.
This looks like it might be back 4 foot.
So taking a look, one of the best options for Korey. Textbook says just rip this open here.
Mm-hmm. And I'd keep the textbook pretty close to my my mind here.
So Andrew Stapera, who has been ripping and tearing all weekend long, and he rips again and tears. My, Andrew has been a double machine.
Yeah, that's why I said, if you could just walk it down just over the hog line, because I never want to say that's an easy double takeout, but there was a lot more higher percentage of making it, I think, than not making it.
So now the guard has to go back up, and you're one rock behind now.
Yeah, that's a good throw. And you just have to decide, I think, would you like, a high guard or a tight guard? Korey's going to try and hit this and spill out on the left-hand side there.
And he peels that off just like the sticker on a new car.
I mean, you're at Vice Rocks. I mean, if you play this little cat and mouse short peel, you'd obviously like to sit two if you've got no guards.
Ultimately, this continues. I think you find yourself, you might be making a little play on that yellow and sitting in front of yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you got to figure that he's going to go short again, and Korey's going to try and peel again. And like I say, at worst, you'd like to be sitting two if you've got no guards. Now, he could probably just play a back four weight shot just to ensure that he is sitting two. But Definitely. Dropkin's got the advantage here.
So here's Hal.
He throws it really good.
And now we're going to go back. This portion of the end is brought to you by Shampoo. Lather, rinse, and repeat as desired.
Yes. Been a really well played game. I mean, no crooked numbers, and people have done a good job with the hammer getting their score.
Now it was really just that one unexpected steal by Dropkin in the second that was the only miscue. Did they get this guy across?
Oh,
taking a
what
look.
Great sweep, and look, even he's shaking his arms and go.
They're gonna now, in the spirit of Ronald Reagan, he's gonna trust. Is he trusting but verifying, or are they gonna check it?
I think they're going with it's over. Or he had a little smile on his face.
Yep. And timeout's been called. So Team Dropkin's going to take their timeout here.
Mm-hmm.
Their coach is Mark Lazar. So as they're talking, why don't you lay out some of these options here?
Well, I mean, the obvious one is the peel. The one thing I guess that they kind of figured that by it being so high, running it, like just splitting it the way they have been, I'm not sure if that yellow guard's potentially in the way or not, but that would be my choice, I think. Certainly they can come down and try and grab center line at the top of the four. Playing the, I guess you could play the in-turn as well, but I'm thinking playing the out-turn top four right on the center line, split it. You could peel that red one out as well.
You could definitely pick it out, but then
yep.
You have to think Maeda would come around and freeze one in. So Thomas Howell.
Looks like they've elected to peel that out of there.
They are just going to pick it out, it appears. Lance Wheeler, fake Fenner.
Andrew going around as the cheerleader.
They got it. Well, it was good moral support.
Yeah. I mean, I think they opted that because they kind of probably feel that they got that angle as well on the yellows. I mean, it's pretty much, kind of what you feel like you're comfortable throwing on your last one. I mean, if it played out shot for shot the way you kind of wanted it, I mean, you're probably having to, draw down to the back one or a little chap off the yellow to the button.
Yeah, I kind of like coming in there and would you feel comfortable not line shot after this, Rock? I feel like it gives you a better chance to win. You lock one in, make Korey make some sort of little play.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe you can do something where you leave an extra rock in the way. Because if you lie shot now, Corey's going to see what he can blast at and fire away.
Yeah, I mean, the probability of being able to choke off both turns is probably slim. And if I was choking off anything, I would choke off his out turn. I don't know that you can play the hit on this, can you? Just trying to think that one through.
Well, it certainly would open up and give you the button available. Oh, just don't know how much that helps you.
Yeah.
You see a crowd gathering downstairs back here, watching the finals.
The ladies are getting down to their vice rocks, and Ha has got a 5-4 lead and got a lot of rocks in play.
I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Over 1,300 right now, and right now Lance and Andrew decide to make themselves comfortable on the sideboards. Certainly a crucial shot.
Yeah. I mean, I think I would favor the draw for sure. But at the same time, I mean, if you make it real good, you might get lucky and it doesn't get removed. Somewhere where you could potentially, throw a second one in there. I think they've elected to play the draw. A lot of movement of the broom there.
Yeah, just based on the tap, it pretty much, I think he wants it where I want to put it.
Where do you want to put it?
Right where he had tapped, right on top of the yellow.
Yeah. That was the call.
Well, then there we go. Brilliant minds figured that out a while ago. Here's the draw the way from Maeda. Kamikawa waiting to pounce. Now he says, get on over, get on over. Drag it over, Nakahara. Drag it over, Nakahara. It does take that turn. Comes to the edge. They lie second. Very accessible for Corey.
Oh, yeah.
You just take a rip at this and open everything up?
Well, I mean, that's such a high guard, yeah. I mean, if you play this and you happen to take the yellow one on the button with you, so be it.
Yeah, I think you can make all three of these go.
Yeah, you just don't want to totally beat this yellow one.
That would be suboptimal. So let's say it was 9:16 Eastern. Terry Corbin said that, not Dave.
I have the utmost confidence in Corey.
Now, Korey Dropkin with his first here in the 8th. Looking to open things up. Korey is last. Stapera holding it out there. One goes, and you kicked out that Maeda stone. You lie 1-2 right now. So, is there a good place for Takumi Maeda to put this?
If there is, I don't think I'm seeing it.
It looks like he's going to try to put
Yep.
it right there on the Holiday Inn and check in, and hopefully he gets to stay the night.
That's right. Or at least long enough to watch Korey throw.
Final stone for Maeda. Just has to park it there and hope for the best. If he can get all the way up against that yellow stone in the back, that's his best chance. Almost side frozen.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty easy run, though, on that yellow one as well. I'm going to say that Korey is going to have to maybe just shake hands here. Look at this thing.
Look at this. Come on over. It's going to get there. And it is, at least it's checked in. It has a reservation.
Yep. And you know what? Great shot. I mean, you couldn't do much better.
Well, right now they're taking a look to try to see who's shot.
Well, I'm picking Korey, saying that I can't take a chance here. I'm going to throw the same shot I just threw.
Oh, absolutely.
And that was the problem once, you know, that red in the house got taken out. That it just didn't look great for Team Maeda.
Here's another
Is
one.
that another drink?
It is.
Okay.
Folks, please be careful driving home.
From your living room to your bedroom, please be careful.
Use a ride-sharing service if you've been listening to Terry. So, Korey Dropkin.
For the win.
For the win. Has to knock out this red. Leave a yellow. One more breath. And the final stone of the 8th is on the way. On and off, back and forth,
good.
looking pretty good. Gonna catch the corner, kick it out, and there you go. It'll be a score of 2 for the win. You can hang that final as 6-4. Take a look at that again.
Yeah, congratulations to Team Dropkin. They curled really well here tonight in this final.
You see that one? And just picked it off and left it there, and they win by a final score of 6-4 over Takumi Maeda. And it was really a well-fought game by both of these teams, Terry.
Really was. I mean, you know, when each team had the hammer, they utilized it to more than once just to save an end. So, you know, no. I mean, as we mentioned before, Team Maeda. Is that another one? Just checking.
It might be. I think you're just having fun now.
Okay.
and there's the most important part. The men are getting their checks.
That's right. But yeah, no shame. I mean, they went through the round robin 4-0. You know, got to this final. Unfortunately, their one loss this weekend is in the final, but they curled really well. Really impressed with you know, their knowledge of the game, their sweeping, especially by Mr. Kamikawa. What can you say about Team Dropkin? The broom Korey was great at putting the broom in the right places, and he himself curled really well, but the whole team did as well. But Korey made some spectacular shots. I think the best shot was where he just touched that rock in the back 8 foot and moved it 3 to 4 inches for the deuce. That was just an absolutely great shot, and yeah, hats off to them.
And don't forget that shot he had in the semifinals, that flat roll across to score 2 for the win.
Yes, so I mean, congratulations to Korey Dropkin, Thomas Howell, Andrew Stapira, Lance Wheeler, and fake Mark Fenner.
Absolutely, and thank you so much for watching. Arigato gozaimasu. We thank you all for joining us here on Curling Stadium. For Terry Corbin, Connor Sims, I'm Dave Schmel. Have a great night.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.